So what I'm seeing for you is that you and someone in your energy could be a really great couple. You could be a power couple. All right. This is my power couple card, or I call it that, out of this deck. But they're letting like a pessimistic attitude and illusions like keep them from, it's like they're fumbling it. Like they're robbing themselves of something that could be great. Like they're feeling like they're stuck in a situation when they're really not. Like they feel like they have no control over a situation that they're in, but that's not true. Feels stuck and has a negative attitude, thinks life is against them and has difficulty coping, believes they have no control over things that happen to them and blames others. I just can't, I'm feeling hopeless and helpless. There's nothing I can do. Life is what it is and we just have to accept our circumstances. They could be feeling stuck with a false flame, someone that they're having a lot of issues with, emotional distress, conflict, a lot of uncertainty in that situation. There's no growth in that situation. What's this showing itself to me? Yeah, this person's not really, it's like this person's not really sure like how, like they see what the two of you could be, but they're not really sure how they could get to you or get to that point with you. And when they think about everything that would need to happen before that could be like the two of you could be together, it's like they just get overwhelmed or they just get really pessimistic about it. And they just like, they're like, never mind. I don't want to do it anymore. It's like, they're like, that'll never happen anyways, or I'll never be able to accomplish that. Like they're super negative minded. All right. And also they also like are possibly struggling with like not even feeling deserving of that relationship that they feel like the two of you could have, because we have self-love here. This person need to work on their self-worth issues, but a lot of the things that they think would keep the two of you from being together or that they don't feel like they could accomplish, it's just illusions. Okay. My obsessive thinking got the best of me. I allow my emotions and others to control and dictate my actions towards our connection. I finally understand I need to trust my intuition. Give me a few more. Balancing an age difference. So there could be an age difference between you and this person, or there's some type of big difference between the two of you. So differences in status. One is awakened, the other one is unawakened. One of you is just more evolved than the other. Like there literally could be an age difference. There could be some people that are like against the two of you being together because of that. But we do have balancing here. So if there, whatever gap there was between the two of you, that could be like kind of closing. Does that make sense? Or it will be. Remorseful through actionable change, wants to undo their wrongs and do right by you, understanding what you put in, you get out karmic justice. I'm trying to balance the scales of my life and our connection. I took from you more than you were able to give, and I used you for my own benefit. I now understand that was unhealthy and unfair to you. I'm sorry. Well, this came out sideways. What way was that supposed to come out? Maybe leaning towards yes, what? Faithful. What is maybe leaning towards yes? Masquerade. So they're what? They're hiding. So it's definitely that one of you is them, it looks like, is unawakened to the connection, or it's unawakened to a lot of things. They're not ready to let go of their old life, even though it's not good. You guys are definitely meant to meet. It was fated. But they are wearing a mask. They're trying to pretend like they're happy in a situation that they're miserable in. They're very money and material focused. Yeah, they're still yet to have like a spiritual awakening. They could be in a trauma bond with somebody. Plagued by depression and addictions. Like they both have like depression or addictions. They both have like similar childhood experiences. They both have self-worth issues. They both have maybe gotten into like legal issues. It could be a lot of different things, but they're going to get to the point. We'll see. It could be drugs for some of you. They have like similar addictions or something like that, but, or they could just be both emotionally unavailable, have emotional issues. I don't know, but I can see that them being apart from you is really difficult too. But instead of like just feeling that and see like coming to terms with what that feeling is showing them about your connection, they could be using something to numb those feelings and emotions. But we do have telepathic here. So you guys have that really strong telepathic communication going on. But that also talks about them. Let's see. Well, for some of you, this is your twin flame and we have fulfilled. Okay. So you are definitely a catalyst for them, but they're running from it, guys. They're running from the change. Yeah, that's why the two of you are in separation. They're running, you're in separation. Yeah, they're running off to like indulge in some type of unnecessary vices or pleasures. And look at me about to drop the whole damn deck. Yeah, they're running from doing the healing work. They're getting sent all types of signs and synchronicities, and I don't know, guys. So are they going to listen or not? Player energy. So what's going to end up happening? Is there something that's going to happen that's going to cause this person to finally make those changes? Well, we do have fall time energy coming out. It's November 7th through December 21st. What's the significance of that? Well, then we have winter. December 22nd through February 6th. So the second half of fall through the first half of winter. Ooh, they're going to be going through a lot of shit. Or this is what happened this past winter. It says, I feel like my life is falling apart. That's like a tower moment they're going to be going through. Whatever can go wrong has gone wrong. But this is sending this person into an awakening. Light bulb moments of realization. So it looks like here very soon, it says, it finally dawned on me why I feel so drawn to and why our connection is so intense and scary. I'm starting to understand I'm starting to understand my fears and overwhelming emotions towards you. You know what? I do feel like they may also have to lose you to somebody else. Like, they're going to be in a lot of regret because I think that they're going to maybe see you moving on without them. Even if it isn't specifically with another person, they're going to just know that you're moving on. Give me a few cards on the near future energy. So yeah, between fall and the first half of winter, they're going to be going through a lot of shit that's going to be causing them to wake up. What's going to be happening in the near future when it comes to you? Anything significant? I just see them doing, I never like this chaser card. See, unsent messages. So I don't really see them reaching out to you. I just kind of see them still sitting in that victim mentality when it comes to you. I never like this chaser card because this person's kind of like sitting there like, I don't know what I did. The collective's not reaching out to me anymore. The collective isn't wanting to talk. Like, what did I do? Why are they not like, because says, don't know what I did to push you away. Was something I did? Was it something I said? You told me you love me and you never felt this way before. Then why did you leave me? So they're blaming, like, they're not taking accountability yet. That's what I see the near future energy being. This person's still not taking accountability. So they're recognizing that you are possibly like moving on from them or staying away from them or something like that. But them like kind of blaming you or acting clueless to why you would want to do that. But I see shortly after that, they're going to start going through a lot of uncomfortable life events and changes that are going to send them into having some realizations and making some changes, it looks like. So out of touch, their ego is getting in the way of love, confused mind, overwhelmed by not understanding what is really going on. Intensity scares them. So I don't know if this has already happened or it will, but we have the last test card here, and this talks about them coming back around to you, but they haven't changed. But there's some type of lesson that you're also supposed to be learning through this, this connection. And this cycle is going to keep repeating between the two of you until you learn your lesson. So it says, still the same person, nothing has changed, but have you learned your lesson? We have career focus, need career satisfaction and financial security before prioritizing love, independence. You are meant to learn how to be alone so you can thrive by your own efforts and be your own hero. Loneliness. They've been feeling so lonely they crave your attention. Breaking rules. Okay, so it could go either way. Some of you guys have been struggling with just being alone, and that's maybe part of your lessons is learning how to just be alone and not need another person. Dealing with this person and not being great, but just not wanting to be alone. So just putting up with it. It could also be that this person has not been really wanting to make changes in their life, but they've been wanting to have you to some capacity, which that's not fair to you, right? So wanting to have their cake and eat it too. But it does look like at some point, because we have breaking rules, they know that being with you is going to shake up another situation in their life. Being with you will cause controversy, but they're ready to break social norms to be with you. Choice made. After much thought, they decide to be with you instead of their other option. Yep, they're going to end up choosing you over some type of financial security or something to do with career, possibly. Uncertainty, not knowing how you feel about them makes them hold back their feelings. They want certainty. This person's been wanting you to make the first moves, and they've been wanting you to kind of pursue them. But Spirit says you deserve better than that. There's someone better just waiting for you to overcome your fear of the unknown. Yeah, some of you guys have been placing too much focus and attention and energy on this person. And Spirit says that's what your lesson is to really realize that you deserve better than whatever this person has been giving you or not giving you. Because this person just hasn't been on your level. We have immaturity here. They have been like refusing to, they do have love and emotion for you, but they haven't been expressing it to you. They haven't been wanting to make changes in their life so the two of you can be together the right way. Look, we even have maturity on the back of the deck. They want you to know they truly changed and you inspired them to become a better person. But just know, guys, that it could take some time before this person reaches that level of maturity that you deserve, or that level of maturity to the point where you guys will be able to work out in a relationship. But they will at some point. So the future with you is all they think about. Expect some kind of commitment or serious offer. But there's some type of other situation that they're needing to like change or end, alter before the two of you could come together the right way. It's keeping this situation between the two of you stuck because it says family issues. Family responsibilities are holding them back, maybe a marriage. And Spirit says to not put your life on hold for that person. They may be trying to like connect with you in like a more surface level way, or possibly even sexually, while they are not handling that other situation. So Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind while they're going through this karmic cycle. They're going to be missing you though, or Spirit's telling you to let them miss you. All right. So let's get you some advice really quick. Or where's that one deck? Let's do a few of these. In a few months, a mystery will be revealed. Wisdom, knowledge, observation, get more information. Careless. Don't neglect your responsibilities. Foolish, reckless, inattentive, and sloppy. Leo season. See, something is going to be happening that's forcing change. I don't know. It could be happening in Leo season, but it may not be that. You could be dealing with a Leo. But it says change will be forced upon. That's due to divine intervention, or it could be due to you not repeating a cycle with this person or not letting this person have their cake and eat it too anymore. Trust in your leadership style. So that could be just confirming what I just said. It could be because of how you're moving differently with this person. Ambitious, decisive, and stubborn. End of the month. Time will be perfect. Pay attention to details. Ship has sailed. The opportunity has already passed. Too late, no second chance is over. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. You must know where you're going. Lost, no direction, off track. Get clear on your desires. Slowly moving towards you. 6 months from now. Yeah, it's like more like so going into like the winter time. It says the right opportunities will present themselves to bring a much needed change. So what does this mean for you guys? They're expecting you to move differently when it comes to them. And when you don't move the way that they expect you to, they're going to start getting really jealous. Okay. They're possibly going to try to seduce you. So be careful with that. So what does this mean for you this year? Growth inside fuels growth outside. So you guys have grown a lot, or you will continue to go through a lot of growth throughout the rest of the year, which is going to lead to changes within like your relationships and just like your work, like your outer world, right? And you know, the growth inside is going to lead to growth on the outside. Yeah, you will reap what you sow. So some type of karma being reaped as well. And we have faster than you think. Yeah, don't worry about the how. Travel, endurance, quick, and freedom. The future looks bright. When you're happy, there's something about Spirit saying you needing to really learn how to be alone and thrive on your own. Achieving true independence. Content, not looking auspicious. That's when something's going to start moving real fast. Or Spirit says you've already gotten to that point, and maybe that's why things are going to start moving really fast. Says hours, days, the time is now. There is nothing more to do. You're ready to move forward. And it says things are beginning to bloom and take shape. Do not fear new beginnings. And we do have August here. So it could be very like right now, near future energy where things are going to really start to move forward in the way that you want it to, even if it's not with this person. Or like even it could be with this person, but just not right now. Like maybe things are going to actually start moving. And just know, guys, even if you can't see the progress happening, that doesn't mean that it's not happening. There's things that need to happen just within this person's situation that really doesn't have anything to directly do with you before the two of you can come together. All right. But it's also being influenced by how you're moving differently with them. Does that make sense? So you may not see the changes happening, but it doesn't mean that it's not happening. We have spring. I don't know. For some, I did see the springtime card. So it may like, they may start going through, there's a lot of shit that's going to happen between now and going into springtime next year. I see a lot happening in the fall and in the winter time where they're going to be going through a lot of difficult experiences. All right. 6 months from now is what? Like beginning of the year. I don't know. But it says what you're asking for will become yours in the spring. Rebirth, spiritual rejuvenation, love, and growth awaits. Something could have come in for you guys this past spring too. Like just you stepping into a new you, and you're handling this person in the situation differently. It could be that as well. You have lessons. If it's not that something's coming in next spring, we have lessons. You're learning spiritual lessons that will assist you in your growth, in your journey to spiritual growth. Be patient with yourself. We have inner child. Connect with your inner child and listen to what your child self has to say as you move forward on your journey. We have divine timing. Have patience as nothing can occur until the conditions are completely ready. Trust in divine timing. We have fertility. This is a perfect time to start new projects, fall in love, change jobs, and give birth to a new abundant life. We have clarity. Create some space to get clarity so you may see the fantastic future that lies ahead of you. See, I knew this was going to come out. So it could have been like something that, because we have autumn here too. Everything will come together in the fall. Expect change, balance. It could be one or all of these things, guys. So maybe things are going to start to change in the fall. It does say you may reconnect with a loved one during the fall. I'm going to see. Let's see. And then we have winter. See, what did I say, guys? Something's happening between the fall, the winter, and the spring. So there's something about that. The fall going all the way into the springtime. There's a lot of so I don't know. And we have answers. If you've been confused about a situation or a person, rest assured that you will get the answers you seek. You guys are about to get some type of harvest, though. Even if it's, like I said, not exactly what you want to get with this person, you guys are about to get some type of good karma. But you have to stop. It says the conditions are not safe to continue on this path. Allow the universe to right any imbalance. It says you're not built to shrink down to less, but to blossom into more, bloom and spark with no holding back. And it could be in the form of you know, having some new options and that come in for you, because as you are focusing too much on this person, and I already said that. Well, give me one more card. What's that autumn? See, there's some type of like heart calling. Reveal your heart's calling. You have everything you need, and now it's time to follow your heart's desire. There's a message from the heart trying to be expressed. Be mindful of what you say and use discernment and true love, and build anew. This is a new relationship. Don't kill yourself trying to fix what is beyond repair. This is your chance to build something different. So what does that mean for this other relationship? This other one that this person's going to need to go through all this other dreams. Your dreams could be giving you some insights into that situation. Frenemies. What's to do with this other situation? All is well. Everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. They're telling you to break free from that one. That one's holding you back. I swear there's another relationship coming in for you. I don't think it's definitely not over with that other person. I mean, if you want it to be over, it can be over. But there's another relationship coming in, and it does look like it will be a true love relationship. You know, you have free will. That's your choice. You know, who you want to be with, or if you want to, you can choose to be single too. It's up to you. But this is what I have for you. This is my second channel. I'll link my main channel in the description box and in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you could take something from this. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more collective readings. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.